Only if you
no,
want to
it's
tell the
funny,
entire
but
internet.
also I
Damn,
can't.
Nina's got a nice ass, though. I will say that.
What if the person sees it? So I'm not going to tell it now. But I'll tell
Okay.
you later.
How did you know, Alyssa, that we sit like gremlins and are not hydrated?
Listen, don't group me. I was a little dehydrated, but don't group me in. I've been drinking a lot of water lately. My pee is very clear.
I need to go get it.
Good job, buddy.
I've literally been curled over my desk all day.
Listen, it's been like 30, it's been almost 34 degrees Celsius down here.
Same.
Consistently. And the humidity has consistently also been 98%.
I work cramps in it, and I'm just like, around the heating pad while sweating.
I work in mud and gravel and blacktop.
Yeah.
So it's 10 degrees hotter Fahrenheit.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Thank you. I know.
The hottest bestie, honestly.
You know that.
The hottest bestie.
So you know that it only takes eyes to see.
Yes, it's true. Anyways, hi everybody. Welcome to Mistwalkers. We're here. Sorry we're late. We were having some tech issues for some folks, and
It was me. I was the problem.
No, you weren't. It was Sly.
I was also the problem because I was making art, and it's really depressing.
Yeah. So be prepared for that. Anyway, our sponsor for tonight is Canadian Dice. Go to CanadianDice.ca. Use the code TheVecteral, one word, at checkout. I don't know what just happened there. I had a stroke or something.
Is it like where it was almost a hiccup, or like wasn't a hiccup? It was just like a weird breath that kind of gets caught, you know?
I think I was trying to say like 3 things at the same time.
Oh.
And they all got stuck, and all that came out was
Audi HD at its finest.
Yeah. And our dice pick of the week is Prismatic Pink. It is a sharp-edged, resin pour dice. Very pretty, very pink, and you can probably shank a hobo with it.
I don't recommend shanking unless it's a murder hobo, like
It
one,
would
like
be,
a fellow D&D.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean like an unhoused person. I mean like...
Yeah, I mean, I was like, wait, they obviously didn't mean unhoused person because that's what they would call them, because that's what they're called.
Yes. No, I mean like another murder hobo, or, you know, that...
A fascist.
You know, yeah. You can stab them too. That works.
Yeah. Yeah, with your dice.
What have we got going on? We have tomorrow night over on DM Jeremy's channel, we have Chapter 2 of Blood in the Six. Just for funsies, there are a couple people you might recognize over there. We got Alyssa and Emily, and who else is in that game? I forget.
Alyssa plays the
Jazzy.
Little
Jazzy,
lumberjack.
that's right.
Alan was in that game, but last week was his last episode, so
he blew up.
He got blown up.
He got blowed up.
Oh,
he got blowed up.
That's fun. I haven't rewatched it yet, so spoilers.
Drama.
Wednesday, we've got Wasteland Saga at 9 p.m. over on Goodman Games Official. Thursdays here, Song of Crystal and Shadow at 8:30. Friday, we might have Fixius, but it'll be Fixius with Artemis right here.
I'll be in Canada.
Yes.
You are doing it. I thought you weren't doing it.
We might be.
We might. It depends on how much prep I get before I have to leave on Thursday morning.
You want me to just write the episode for you? I could do it. You can do a beach episode.
I mean, you can work on it while I'm working, since I don't have any PTO left.
It's true. But also, it depends on what we're doing.
I forgot what PTO stood for a second, and I'm sitting here like...
Me too. For a second, I was like, wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Pain to...
I don't take it for anything,
orifice.
So...
Yeah,
pain towards orifice.
Saturday, Together Among the Stars at 11:30 a.m. This says p.m., ma'am. It's okay. I can read. It's fine. There is no Backpacker's Guide this week because, again, Artemis is here. So, no Backpacker's Guide. Does that mean you're doing it next week? Or are you just skipping
I don't
this? Okay. Well,
we haven't decided yet.
They do it when they feel like it. That's the beauty of podcasting. Unless you have patrons on Patreon, and then you just do the same exact thing that you would normally do, but make people feel bad about it.
Yeah, I agree.
And bully them.
Lily says we need to use our time off more.
You do need to
I
use your
have
time off
3
more.
weeks vacation. I have no more PTO left.
That doesn't make any sense. Wait, what?
I've already
Question.
Affy's used her vacation,
I've
unlike
already used
the rest of
Oh.
us.
Yeah.
I heard have. Sorry.
No, I have three weeks that I need to use for a year.
You're you're all out now, except for when you go in November, right?
When I go for November, and then I've got
Yeah.
December, some days off that I booked. Anyway, not important. You don't need to know my life.
But we
Okay.
do.
But we're friends.
But they don't need to know my life.
Yeah, you're not our friends. Fuck you. Support us on Patreon. Give us money.
We don't have a Patreon.
I
We
just
do
wanna
have a
get
merch
paid.
shop, though. You can go to
just wanna get paid,
tinyurl.com/vacmerch, get some merch,
And give us money there.
and give us
Yeah.
money there, or through subs, because it's September.
It is September. You get it at a discount.
You get it as discount, and we get the full benefit of you getting a sub. You could also get yourself a sandwich, which is
A
also a sub.
sandwich or a submissive, whatever you
Whatever you
prefer.
feel like. Yes. There will be
I
some.
just watched your face change 3 times, Rob.
There will be some Spooktober merch coming to the merch shop by the end of the month, so keep an eye out for that. And our Spooktober games, I believe, are completely full now, Artemis.
Everybody's full and set.
I
Yep.
don't know if I got invited to play any this year.
You did, and you didn't sign up for any, so
What?
I sent the invite out months ago,
I
sweetie.
told you that I would do the one that you asked me about.
Yeah,
Oh, never
yours.
This is a what? No, we'll talk
Talk
about
about it
this
later. It's fine.
That's fun. And you
What
can also get our
really?
podcasts wherever you get your podcasts from. If you don't like watching our stupid faces.
Our stupid faces are the best part.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now you can just hear all the beautiful Foley that I can create for you.
No whispering.
Are you feeling good?
I will punch you in the face.
Now,
Ooh,
No!
calm down. Ooh, gentle now. Be a
No.
good girl.
No.
Be a good girl.
Don't even. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Anyway,
bestie.
making Sly blush. Anyway, where we
Look how
left
thick
off.
my tongue is.
One of
What
those
are we
nights.
talking about?
Just go down here.
Did I
And,
just
like-
fluster everybody? I'm sorry. What happened? I'm confused. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Sorry, podcast people.
I'm not. Don't speak for me.
Garvey's like, why is it creepy? It's only September.
Like a creepy creep.
Yeah.
If you
Anyway,
look in the shadows, there I'll be.
Talking about it, I had to go refill my water bottle.
You
where we
feeling
last
thirsty,
left
Sly?
off,
I'll mute
you
myself now.
all had made it onto the succubus. Perfect name for right now. After leaving Valshan. The succubus, as Athelstan came to find out, is not a one-woman operation. In fact, it is a one possibly alive person and a crew of dead people. Ghosts, spirits, entities. They are the ones that man the ship. Keep it running.
Razira is not having a good time right now.
Ruzira hasn't seen anything. Other than like a piece of paper suddenly manifesting and
And we learned the Schultz name for asshole, Yagari.
Yagari. Yep,
It's almost
Schultz.
like Yagadi, but Yagari
Yagari.
with a ray, with a r.
It sounds like an enemy of Godzilla.
Yagari.
Yagari. Anyway, you have made for the mists. You are in the mists, making your way for Barovia, where Van Richten, as Gabriella, couple people are waiting for you to arrive. Well, not waiting for you to arrive. They don't know you're coming. Well, Van Richten kind of does. And he gave you his poutine order, which is incredibly important information.
He wasted spell slots on it. Well, not
Yeah.
wasted. He used them.
It wasn't wasted. It was important to him. However, for now, you still find yourself on the succubus in the mists. Heli, you attempted to commune with your god, who also happened to be your son. That's weird. And
I didn't make the rules. I just work here.
you were able to get a little bit of information regarding your future endeavors. You sang.
Yeah, don't remind me.
You did a great job. Then Breeze began to compose music to go along with it. Athelstan was emotional and depressing, per usual. After consuming his orb, which is his spellcasting focus.
Okay, that implies that he ate it. He didn't eat it.
It was
That'd be weird.
pushed into his chest cavity and now resides next to his heart.
It's the
He pulled the Ford.
It is the bone house of my heart, Ford.
Pull the Ford.
Didn't
Pure
Ford swallow
roll.
it though?
Ford?
No, he pushed it in.
He
him.
swallowed?
Did
I
he
thought he
push
just
it?
pushed it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the
Off his
fuck are
butt.
we talking about?
Critical
From
roll.
Critical Role.
Campaign
Oh,
two.
I haven't
Swallowed.
seen that one. I thought his name was Fjord because there's a fucking J in it.
Oh,
Everybody
it's
calls
Ford.
him Ford. Americans.
Why? I've never watched it, so I've only read the name like Fjord. That's how you spell Fjord. You don't say it's not Ford.
Yeah.
He made so many Ford jokes throughout the entire series because of it. It was great.
My world just got rocked.
First name Ford, last name Tough.
I am secondhand. I am Swedish offended.
Anyway. After consuming this, Athelstan, pressing it into his chest so it became a part of him, Athelstan was blessed with true sight, which allowed him to see the crew working away. What else happened? Razira witnessed the mutterings of Athelstan from beneath the bed. A little bit freaked
not
out
weird.
because ghosts. Sly, you assisted in making sure Athelstan didn't rub his chest too hard as he stimmed to try and soothe himself with Gordon's assistance.
No, yeah, y'all just like dispel magic. That was so funny. No.
Some
Pulls the-
emotions.
Pulls the arm away and the hand is still there. No. That was so fucking great.
That was great. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything that happened.
They did ask questions though.
Yes.
Yeah, prior to entering
There
the location.
were lots of questions asked, and I'm so proud.
Because I paid attention in episode 1.
We'll never do. We'll never make that mistake again and ask questions.
Obviously y'all aren't gonna live it down.
Never. Never gonna live it down, ever.
All the characters were just so eager to get out of the fuck of whatever they were doing that they would just do anything.
We'll never make that mistake again and not ask questions, or we'll never make that mistake again and ask questions.
And
Yeah,
ask
and ask
questions. We're
questions.
never going to ask questions.
Yeah,
again.
nope, never.
Both.
Especially depending on how this turns out, we may or may not ask questions.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I think we should pick up with a little bit of a backtrack for Sly.
Yes, please.
Wait, I'm not prepared for this though.
That's
Like,
Too bad. Too bad, bitch.
Nobody's prepared. It's called improv.
Yes, and
Whose line is it anyway?
Several days ago, Sly,
is there a script? Sorry.
You were in Valishan. And all of a sudden, you were pulled through the bag of holding by a creepy, long-fingered hand with little ceremony. It was an odd experience because the last time you got moved through these interdimensional areas, it was a big portable hole you got pulled through. This was a bag of holding. You're skinny, but not that skinny. And you could feel your skin and your muscle and your bone contorting to get you through the hole of the bag. You're welcome.
Are we supposed to hear? Is everybody else supposed to hear this? What are we
That's
doing?
fine.
Okay,
It's
cool. Great.
fine. When you sort of were able to focus again, you were floating in this ethereal space. Many items and like weapons and knickknacks and bric-a-brac were all sort of floating around in the space with you. And so was the bagman. Standing before you, arms folded. And folded again, given how long they are.
Am I still... So we're backtracking.
Yep.
Am I still high as shit?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me...
Get into your high headspace.
Does she still have the madnesses that she had going in?
No, I'll
The
say
what?
those have faded. Just still like lingering high.
Oh. Well, that's less fun.
I mean, you can keep them if you want to.
We'll see. I think it's funnier if
Okay.
it's still train of thought, but...
All right, you have no mental block. Everything you think comes out of your mouth. Oh no.
You broke Sly.
Yeah, I did.
Your arms are so bendy. You really are a long bitch.
The bagman just sort of stares at you like, what the fuck?
I'm just calling it as I see it. Yes, okay. Whatever. Ah.
You are intoxicated.
Do you?
What did you say?
Are you worried about me?
No.
No, I don't know. Sounds like a lie to me.
But you teach to me now.
I'm useless.
To me, in this moment, yes.
I mean, at least I'm pretty.
You had questions.
Oh no. Wait. I'm like floating and I'm like trying to like hold on.
He just sort of
Why are there
regards
two?
you.
Why are there two? Two. Anyway. Oh. Where are we?
Between
So-
realms.
There's so much stuff.
Don't touch it.
Or what? Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll listen today. So,
So when Sly gets stoned, they become Jack Sparrow.
as opposed to me not being like that? Oh, wait, I get it. Okay, yeah. Like, moving, yeah, I get it. Okay, we're good. Why? Why did you bring me here?
No. Because you had
No.
questions.
No. Why did you bring me from where I was before to where I was before you brought me to here? You know, point A, point B, and now we're in the not here, but like, you know, with Bestie and stuff.
I had intended to bring you elsewhere, but you stabbed me in the butt.
I what?
I am a lean individual, and you stabbed me in my ass.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I lost my grip on you, and you descended into the domains.
So where was I? Where were you trying to take me? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, hold on. There's too many
collection.
things. To what?
My collection. I keep many interesting individuals there.
It's like one of the nicest things anyone has ever said to me. One of the nicest things. That's so nice. You're like not.
You would be dead. Just to clarify.
Oh, but I'm not. And you haven't killed me, so I don't know.
Again, stabbed.
I'll do it again.
That's not necessary. I have no intention of killing.
Cool. So, why, Bestie, what happened? Anyway, so like, why me though?
Why did I take you originally?
Yeah. Like, why? I mean, I know I'm like so much fun to be around and like I'm so great. But why? I don't see the appeal. I mean, I do because I'm amazing, but like, why?
You were bored of your life in Beirut. People like that are easily manipulated.
It's not like I wasn't bored of my life, really, I guess. It was complicated. But why didn't you ask? I mean, obviously you can't be like, hey, bro, wanna get collected? But if
No,
I'm so
bro.
easily But if I was so easily manipulated, it could have just been like, hey, wanna go on an adventure? And I would have been like, whoa, maybe. instead of just yoink. That's kidnapping. That's like extra not cool. I'm just a little gone.
You were interesting, but bold. And people who are
still could've been-
bored with life are easier to kill. They don't put up such a fuss.
Clearly that backfired.
I admit it was a miscalculation.
The risk you took is calculated, but man, you're bad at math. I'm bad at math too, it's okay.
I know.
It's because I'm pretty. I'm just obviously bad at math.
I'm glad that you thought
So, like, I'm useful? Like, you said not right now, which, like, ouch. Kind of. But also, I'm useful? Like, what do you want from me?
there's work to do. In Barovia.
Okay.
You know which work I speak of. You were sent upon it by your guild mistress.
Why do you know about that?
I know many things. A bag of holding only needs being here.
I do love my bag of holding.
It wasn't yours I
Wait.
speak of.
Oh. Well, whatever. I still love mine anyway. Just. Does this mean that you're, like, gonna come with us, but you're gonna be, like, my little buddy that's in my little bag of holding and go on little adventures?
No.
Droop would come with me, and Droop would be on adventures with me, because Droop is so much cooler.
That old goblin.
Yeah. Droop is the best. If you touch a mole on that little old goblin, I will stab you so many times. In so many places. You're gonna wish you died. Don't fuck with my goblin, friend.
I have no intention of fucking or fucking with your goblin.
Good. Good. Because you might, like, explode.
Yes, I'm aware of the safety hazards of a home. But Barovia,
So funny. Yeah, Barovia, poutine and all that good stuff.
my sister works there.
You have a sister?
I do.
Is she prettier than you?
Ask a hag what they define beauty as. And she will
Your
say,
sister a
yes,
hag?
she is pretty.
You shouldn't call your sister a hag. That's not very nice.
No, she is a literal hag.
Oh,
Bog witch.
a bog witch. Is that what you said? A bog witch?
Yes.
Like, scribble little notes. They're all like gibberish and make no sense, but doing my best. Seeing like my notepad like ×8, I'm like, ooh. Okay, yeah, fine. Jesus Christ. Are you hungry? I'm kind of hungry. Do you have any snacks in this weird place?
No.
All right, tell me about your bog witch sister.
She works as a baker.
As a baker. Okay.
Her pastries contain the remains of children.
As all good pastries do.
The children she does not bake, she eats to grow her cover.
Okay.
This is unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
A stronger coven, more than 3, unbalances the realm.
Oh my god, if I could write in a straight line, that would be cool.
You must find her in Barovia and extricate the children from her nest.
Where do I bring them?
I'm sure the orphanage in Valaki soon.
Okay, and then after I do this, are you gonna kill me or collect me or whatever? Like, do I have to be prepared for this?
No.
Okay.
Since you need payment, I assume,
Obviously.
I have several items that would be of interest to you and your friends.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go over those when I deliver the children.
I can tell you now if you wish.
I feel like I do wish, but also I'm not gonna remember any of it, probably. But, like, you can try.
I will have it written down.
I accept. I feel like you have really, like, nice, like, fancy, intricate, loopy handwriting. Or not. I don't know. I don't even know. My handwriting just doesn't even look like words right now. I just drew 3 frogs.
Useless.
Want to see a magic trick?
Go on then.
Here's a frog who's useless now.
What does the frog do?
Just as a frog. For an hour and then he'll disappear, but he's a good frog for an hour.
I'm sending you back to your friends.
Okay, if I need to follow up questions, I'll just shake the bag a few times, I guess.
I will be listening for you to call
Okay.
me a skinny bitch again.
Okay. It was a long bitch, by the way.
He reaches out and like pushes you by the forehead, and you go careening backwards, like you're falling and falling and falling and falling, and then you emerge from the bag of holding. For the rest of you, it was about a day later. For Sly, it had been 10 minutes.
And then okay, so you're gonna be we're gonna did we just become I think we're friends. I think hey guys, look at my frog.
Sly is still high.
The
Pretty sure that
motive
Athelstan freaked out, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at
is-
my
more
frog.
of the shrooms in the bag.
Well, there's plenty in there, but they're not for anybody else. Anyway.
There is after you emerge from the bag, a rolled up piece of parchment emerges too. And then the bag
I hate
Flip
that
shut.
sound.
All I'm imagining is that the Sly standing there stoned, and then the parchment just flying out of the bag and bopping her on the head.
Sure, that's what happens.
Like an airplane, just like crinkling.
Yeah, that works.
What is
Oh,
that?
Slowly
sorry.
blinks.
A contraption.
So you emerge, Sly. You're still high, but Athelstan is clearly in deep distress. Gordon is staring at you wide-eyed and like petting
Tail.
the poof of his tail.
Hey,
What, babe?
hi.
And he like wraps you up and holds you.
Look at the frog.
Good frog, babe.
You're so soft.
I know.
What's the matter? Why is everybody so stressed?
You're gone for like a day and a half. And Athelstan is really stressed.
It was like 10 minutes.
No.
When is this gonna wear off, guys? Can I have a nap?
Okay, babe.
Bestie, can I have a nap and then we'll...
Yes.
I'll just like over to Bestie and just like, don't be sad, Bestie. It's okay.
I
Just
think
like,
I'm pretty sure he put her on that he would put you back on the bed, put you on the bed, or under the bed, whichever you preferred.
Under.
Under, yeah. And before he slides away, he would have taken you by the jaw to make you look at him.
mhm.
Leaned in close. You're going to leave. Just say goodbye next time.
I don't know.
And he-
know.
And he pulls
don't-
back, and he walks away.
It was 10 minutes. I don't. Okay, good night.
The morning comes for Sly. Whether it's morning or not is up for debate. And you realize, you still have this piece of parchment that came out with you. It reiterates the mission from the bagman, as well as the reward that he will put in place for all of you. It includes directions on how to use a spelljammer ship and where to find one.
That was loud. Sorry.
Amongst other things like gold and platinum and trinkets and that sort of thing.
Sorry, use a what?
To use a spelljammer ship and where to find one.
Ship?
A spaceship, but like a ship space that rose its way through space with psionic energy, depending on the DM.
I'm writing stuff down. I'm sorry. I'm not as fast as I was before.
That's okay.
Okay.
Fast forward. Trial of Hearts is completed. You've left Valishan. You are currently on the Succubus in the mists, heading for Barovia. What are you all
I don't
doing?
even. I don't even remember what I was doing when we left off.
No.
Sulking.
Well, yeah, but like aside from that, like what it there wasn't there a conversation or something, I forget. Anyway,
You got 1 night of rest though, right?
Yep.
Okay, good, because I had to change my spells.
So I should be down to 0 wounds.
Yep, I'm just applying that here.
thank you.
Mhm.
I roll to get rid of my stress effect.
I think you did already.
It says I still have it, so
No, you don't.
Are you on
a little
Atlas?
check mark. No, I'm looking at Eli.
Okay.
Oh, well, uncheck it. I just forgot to uncheck it. But I
Okay.
removed it from the actual effects.
Okay.
Razira, you are okay to move about the ship.
Your sea legs today.
Breeze, what are you working on?
Stuff.
Stuff. Okay.
Stuff and things.
You can't be secretive with the DM.
You can.
I used to be, but then I thought it would be fun if I like let her know ahead of time and she could prepare something even more nasty and sad.
And have I let you down?
No. I want him to be in so much pain. I'm so excited.
Such a
boy.
masochist
He deserves it.
for that character.
He deserves it. He's a messy little bitch.
True.
He's got trauma. He needs to live through it.
Okay, Breeze, what are you working on?
Yeah.
Yeah, music,
That was weird.
poems, stuff.
Okay.
And
Any-
things.
Little bard book.
Oh, so-
Everything.
Barovia. Thoughts on Barovia?
Sorry, what's that?
What are your thoughts on Barovia?
Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
Vampires.
Vampires,
Mm-hmm.
poutine.
True.
Shit, are we gonna have to meet Dez's family?
Aw,
My gods.
that'd be amazing.
Would
Who cares?
His last name isn't Mako,
so-
it's fuck hairs.
Question.
Answer.
I can't read my notes. They legitimately don't make sense.
You were
Not
you were
big
can't
one,
help-
mad.
Cannot help you with that.
not big one eater, strong cover more tan 5 bales. Can you please let me know what
What?
what the
Excuse
mission is?
me? I beg your pardon? What did you call me?
What was that from to like just now?
Like while I was talking, I was trying to write and it just didn't work.
Sly got very into character.
Yeah,
just
apparently.
got contact high off of in-game Sly. Just rewatch the episode later at the beginning and you're fine.
Bagman's sister is a bog witch, works as a baker. Pastry can change children bits. Eats children she doesn't cook. Coven has to remain at 3. Find her, save the kids.
Okay, yeah, that
Basically, that's basically the main
I-
gist of what.
But you forgot the part where like another fucking side quest.
We're gonna go.
I love
we're
that
gonna ha-
shit.
In order to face the Coven of Witches, we must first recruit the Muffin Man.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
But what? Okay, so it's I can't figure out what it says about the children who were not eaten.
The children who are not eaten or not put into pastries,
She eats
she
them.
consumes them
Oh,
And
she
then
eats
More
them.
hags.
to make
Yeah.
more eggs because that's how they're born.
Because they reproduce asexually or something.
Yeah.
Like osmosis and mitosis and the powerhouse of the cell.
Ogosis.
Hags.
He didn't say to kill the sister, just to stop her, just to take the children, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't say kill her. I forget. She's gonna die.
She gotta die.
Or we will.
Have you met this group?
Well, yes, I have met this group. We run away from everything. She's dying.
Yeah, you do.
We're level
It's like-
9 now. This is a mid-level campaign officially.
Yes, it
Mhm.
is.
Out of nowhere, Toman's gonna fly by on the
Oh, don't
the
you put that
dragon and
evil on
drop
us.
a bomb.
Don't you put that chaos being on us. They're not evil. They're like, they would be considered chaotic evil, but they're not evil. They're just like doing it because science.
So a mad scientist.
They're not mad. They're just crazy.
Just a supervillain.
Rosira,
They do laugh maniacally when they have their goggles down when they're like doing something in the lab. It's great.
Rosira, what are you doing on your first day actually moving about the ship?
Probably still exploring the lower decks. She's never been on a ship before.
There. You did meet with Charlie. It didn't go well for you. Or for him. Either way. Your thoughts on Barovia? From what you've overheard, there are vampires. The forests are dangerous.
Would she even know what vampires are?
Yes.
Yes, you would.
I just didn't know if there were like legends of vampires in Chult or not. I can't remember any.
Yeah, there's legends of vampires pretty much universally, so. So what do you think?
She thinks she doesn't know really anything that's going on and is completely lost.
Okay. So why is she sticking around?
She has nowhere to go. And doesn't feel comfortable in Valishan. And
valid.
these are the only people she knows.
Okay.
I mean, she could have probably followed Yenrik, but then again, it's Yenrik, so...
There is that. Eli. What are you doing?
The day after she cast
Man?
herself
Yes.
to talk to her son?
Mhm.
Okay, then she is going to she is going to try to cast. Well, okay, I actually have a question first. Kilai's sword,
Yes.
because that's basically her focus. Would that work for scrying if she uses the flat part of it?
Yeah, I would say that that would work.
She's going to cast scrying.
Okay, who are you scrying on?
Going to try to scry on Gabriella. Ethelsen said that she was alive, so Kilai would try.
All right, what's your spell save? Doesn't matter, I rolled a 2. So, as you look into the flat side of your blade, you see your eyes, and then you sort of focus in deeper on your pupils, and then the pupils blow out wide until all of everything is black around you. And then it starts very, very slowly as this sort of whitish figure with long hair flowing down to about her mid-shoulder.
Sorry, I meant to hit the magnifying glass.
You're okay. And it becomes more and more into focus. and you see Gabriella in her black armor with her hair sort of loose around her shoulders. And she's staring straight ahead.
So we hear things, right? With this
Mhm.
one?
I believe
See and
yes.
hear. Okay. Okay.
You don't really hear anything. It's quiet. You hear like the shuffling of her feet, but that's about it.
See anything around her?
It's not quite in focus, but make a perception check.
Eli, don't roll like Eli. I'm gonna use my inspiration because
Okay. 13?
Yep.
Stone floors, amber gold walls, a little bit of like a torchlight.
amber gold walls sound familiar at all?
No, not really.
She look different. Does she look like she's wearing anything new that would block my sending spells?
Not anything you can see, no.
Okay. Just watch. I think it lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch and listen as best as I can.
Yeah, nothing really. You don't hear anything beyond what I've already described. You don't see anything beyond what I've described.
You look hurt.
No.
Okay. After that spell ends, I would try one sending spell.
Okay, 2.
Her.
Okay, what do you say?
Hey, it's me. We're on our way to Barovia. Coming in on the lake. Where are you? Are you okay? Can you meet us? We'll be there soon. Miss you.
Much the same as before, it does not seem to take purchase anywhere. Just flows out into the nothingness.
She seems like she's alive at least, so there's that.
Anything else for your day?
I would read more of the potion book that I have.
Okay,
Continue studying.
sure. Make an intelligence check.
The thing. 30-20.
Okay, you make considerable progress using the information that you were given from your previous encounter with a herbalist. You're kind of able to get where the issues are in the book now and subvert them. Basically, decide to do the opposite, and it makes a little bit more sense than what they're suggesting. Okay. Athelstan.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Sorry, not done with Keeley.
Hmm.
Your thoughts on going to Barovia?
She's super not thrilled about going to Barovia
Why?
because vampires. Because she's got a bad run with those,
Mm-hmm.
and she's worried about Breeze.
Okay. Athstan,
Yes.
what are you doing?
No one really mentioned where exactly they were on the ship.
No, not really.
He lays at the bow.
Hmm.
Razira's.
Zero is probably lost.
Probably
There's
like,
only 3 floors, and they're all open
There's-
floor plan. Where are you gonna get lost?
I mean, she's small. There's things, you know.
They're a cat. They will get
They're a
lost
cat.
inside
They're
of a
gonna get
paper
lost.
bag.
That's
Every
true.
once in a while, she'll hear a creaking of the ship or something passing by out there, a tentacle trying to eat us or something. It's just like, where's Breeze? Where's Sly?
Breeze would have posted. Let me find the ship thing again.
Oh, fuck yeah, you did just send us a ship, but I forget where it was.
It
in
should be in the
Pocket
Mistwalkers
Chat.
chat, but I can share it in Fantasy
I
Grounds
got
too.
you. I think I found it.
So
I'm saving
where
this
the
for myself.
like where the stairs go up to the wheel, Breeze would have tucked themselves in to the side of it to do their thing.
Oh, it got dark. Where's the hold? Dark. Well, he's not on deck. He's below deck, I think, then. It's quiet.
Gordon is wherever Sly is.
Where's Sly?
Confused.
She's like laying on the bed, like, and he's like just like holding her tail, and she's like going over the fucking list, like she's on a shopping list. She's like putting it in her cart. She's like, I'm gonna save this one in my cart for later because maybe I'll like that one, but maybe this one. Rolls the scroll up, like this one would be cool.
Basically, yeah, that's exactly it.
You're shopping. You're scrolling shopping. Literally get it? Did everyone get it? Because I said scrolling. Because the scroll.
I love it.
I'm glad. You look so mad. I love you. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Okay. He's got a number of things that he'd like to, and if no one's paying attention to him, yeah, sure. I think the previous night, at least, he would have sat with the crystal, for one thing. That they swiped off of Yinrik.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore attuning to it to understand it. And to know how to use it, if he needs to. And then today, or at some point during the day, I think he would have held his sending stone for a while, wondering who he should contact. Or maybe he sent like a little message to Tommen the previous night, quote unquote.
Okay, what did he say?
Heading to Barovia. We are alive. I lost a hand and I lost her. Volcano? Don't blow shit. I'm assuming that was just about where it would end off.
You lost a hand? Oh no! I can make you a new one. What about the volcano and blowing stuff up? Too late.
And the following day, he would take his bag of holding
Mm-hmm.
and quietly away from everybody else, probably still like it's probably like on the bed or something, tucked into the corner. And he would pull out Alaric's arcane cannon.
Okay.
He hasn't seen it move, hasn't been able to figure out exactly how it works. And he just remembers her real face. Not knowing, of course, the things that we players know about her.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone at home, we're talking about Liliana, Alaric's doppelganger wife. And their little half doppelganger child. But he doesn't know that. Anyway. And he thinks about the time that he spent with Alaric. Didn't know the man terribly well. He would get out some pretty funny one-liners every once in a while. Quiet. He was powerful. He was strong. He was unabashedly brave. And he might be in danger because of this doppelganger, who may or may not be from the plaid-wearing bitch. I keep forgetting her name. I'm sorry, Affy.
That's okay.
Yeah. So, not knowing if it would work, he will quietly try to quietly send to Alaric.
What do you say?
The prematerial plane where he supposedly is. And I think he thinks a long time about what he would say. And still just blurts out whatever the fuck comes to his mind. Liliana is a doppelganger. I saw her face. This is important to me. Be careful. Trust nobody. But I hope that you got back home. No, I counted 20. Oh, 25. Miss you. No. I don't.
Are you pooping?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you're happy to see me. What made you that? Give you that impression? If you're alive, please respond.
Duality.
Did it come through?
It did.
Oh, it's gonna be weird. We're gonna hear Alaric's voice again.
Alaric make it back to the material plane.
He did.
Did he get to see his daughter again?
He did.
Are they safe, or is the prime-material plane burning down to the ground?
Currently, the prime-material plane is in a state of flux. Faerun and the Sword Coast are beset by an army of intelligent undead.
Oh, Fraxis.
And when you returned, Your daughter had aged about 4 years beyond what you thought, so she would be 20 now, I believe. But for your wife, that was 14 years.
Without you.
I knew that. We've made it back home. The little girl's all grown up.
Anything
You're
further?
all safe.
Huh?
We're all safe.
I'm trying to count how many that was.
I've been writing it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Keep in touch. May the gods protect you. And that should be 25.
That is 25 on the dot.
See, there's that Athelstan's face right now.
Yeah.
Describe it for the podcast.
Furrowed brows and like not in an angry way. Not in a happy way. Not in a sad
A
way.
confused way.
Confused. Conflicted. Jealous. He sits on the bed holding the sending stone in his hands, where he wears it around his neck, holding it in his fist as as the message finally cuts out. Taking in all that information at once. He still is upset with the two of them, especially Liliana, because when she looked at him and said, "You would have done the same," she was wrong. And he wasn't expecting her to be wrong. First, he knew there'd be a better way, and it was better with allies. Safer. More powerful. Of course, of course, they were all useful in their own ways. But they were nice to be around.
So Ulrich was gone for 20 years, and to him it was only 10.
That poor kid, you literally handed off to you like your sister or something. No! Oh no, she was raised to adulthood by your mother-in-law!
Yep.
Oh no! We need that one shot, Affy.
A mother-in-law of a grandma of a doppelganger will know how to raise a doppelganger.
Oh boy. I know.
Well, that means I
So
just
will
have a
that be a
character in
good
a
thing?
one-shot eventually.
But she also tried to kill him
Yeah.
multiple times.
He probably deserved it.
Yeah, probably.
He
Fucking
wasn't
humans.
a doppelganger.
Anyway, also Duality, thank you so much for indulging me on that. Like it was, I know that Ulrich wasn't your favorite character, but near the end of it, you really kind of came into playing him as somebody with a story.
Yeah.
And it was kind of nice now to hear your little Arthur and Morgan impression. And it also just made me think that, like, maybe there's a good happy ending for Arthur Morgan too, and nothing bad happened. I'm emotional.
Yeah.
I'm tired of getting my heart broken by fucking video games. Fuck all of you. Yeah.
Great.
He'll shove
Like I
the
said, though, now I just have. Since she's 20, I have another character to play in a one-shot.
Yep.
hell yeah. She's a doppelganger too. That'd be fun. Shape changer. Anyway, he'll shove the boomstick back into the bag and
And I will say, it does look like the boomstick now. It doesn't
yeah,
look like
not a giant
a
caterpillar.
face hole centipede anymore.
Oh, Athelstan kind of liked it better as a giant centipede, but you know.
No, now it's
Now
just a
it's-
mechanical cannon on a
A
spider
little
legs.
cannon with some leggies.
Yeah.
Does it have 4 legs on each side, or did it have 3 legs on each side?
I don't remember.
I think it only had 3 according to the art. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's just legs limp, just like clanging against everything in the bag of holding, and then like into space. Anyway,
Yeah.
He'll hang on
Great.
to
All I'm
his wrist.
imagining now is Toman getting a hold of it and booby trapping the bag of holding against the bag man with it.
You were so obsessed. You see, Toman, you were so obsessed whether or not you could that you didn't think whether or not that you should.
But it worked as his like hair is on fire.
Yeah, just reaches out and just like pinches it out. Yeah, definitely canon. Anyway, he'll hold on to his wrist for a bit.
Okay.
Moving, because he can still feel it there. It's not there, but you can feel it.
Mhm.
And I think that I think he would go on deck then. He
Okay.
kind of like as he walked past the bunks where Sly is scrolling, and Gordon is just hanging out with her, and he'll just kind of like do the walk past shoulder pat to Gordon, I think,
Mhm.
and tug on her tail when he walks by, on Sly's tail when he walks by. Not hard or anything, just like in passing as he goes by. He'll kind of knock his fingers against the kitchen counter as he goes past, and go up on deck.
Okay. What are Athelstan's thoughts of heading to Barovia?
Things aren't quite coming to a head yet.
Okay.
They are far weaker than they should be. He needs allies. He needs allies. He needs people who are powerful. He needs to be powerful to face what's ahead. Because now it's not quite in flux. There's another contender in the game. Whether or not he knows it, it's Yenrik. Something to be aware of. A wild card, of course, but you know, every one of the self-proclaimed heirs is a wild card that he doesn't know enough about.
Okay.
But Barovia is a hardened place that he's been before. He knows the value of the people there. He knows powerful people there.
Are they still living? Would be the other question.
Is the question, yes. He actually purposely he'll start to think about meeting up with Ez again. And he'll stop thinking about it immediately because he's not ready for that. He's a no. He's worried. He's worried about the idea of a prosthetic. Like, he's seen her leg. It's amazing.
Yes.
But it's her leg, but it's not her leg.
It's not flesh and bone.
He won't feel it the way that he could feel before. And in some ways, that's good. That's okay. This is the least clothing he's worn in a while. He's just in his shirt sleeves at this point, and his shirt sleeves are pretty much non-existent because of the moss degloving. Showing a lot of skin right now, like a floozy.
What a hoe!
Yeah, yeah. He's not in layers. He's barefoot.
Okay.
He has plans.
Right.
He has a lot of plans, and it's time to start setting them in motion.
Speaking of plans, fly. Other than scrolling,
I'm gonna add to cart.
is there anything you're doing during your first day, like full day on the ship?
Recovering.
You do feel pretty shitty.
Yeah, definitely recovering. More than anything.
Okay.
We've bathed. Well, not bathed. We've prestidigitated
Yes, everybody's had a prestidigitation bath.
and slept in a bed.
Okay.
It'd be really nice to take an actual bath, though.
I'm just really gonna be like reflecting and thinking about what the fuck. What the fuck? That's it.
Yeah. Gordon's just happy to be in kind of like your orbit. So if you're content to be quiet and just sit with him, he's happy with that.
I think that's probably what right now.
Okay. All right. Day 3 on the ship.
I didn't. Oh, never mind.
What?
There was kind of one thing that I wanted to do on deck
What did you want to do?
on that day. If it's of smaller consequence, then it's okay. I don't want to.
Just do it.
Okay. He'll go up to Breeze, and he'll say, "Want to see something amazing?
Always.
Come on." And he'll lead them back down below deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whip out his dick. Sorry.
He'll stand behind them and lay his hands upon their shoulders. And close his eyes and listen to the heartbeat. Both of his heartbeats. And he'll listen to Breeze's heartbeat. And he will tell them to look and see with him.
Okay.
Look and see.
You open your eyes and you're staring at your reflection with Athelstan standing behind you.
Not reflection, but okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were facing the reflection together. I don't know why I pictured it like that in my head.
No, I am using one of the things. I'm using my true sight.
Okay.
Today. If you touch another, at least I'm not sure how it would work here.
Because it's specific to...
It's an innate ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's specific to you.
Okay. Never mind then.
Make a perception check, both of you.
Perception.
If we can't see, if it doesn't work like that, he doesn't
Perception.
know it.
Oh, yeah,
But
he doesn't know.
if it doesn't work like that, then I would be fine with doing the mirror thing.
6.
Okay.
Just to show them his eyes now. It's when he does that. It's
I mean,
weird.
I also want to not see something.
17. You don't want to see something?
I want to not see
My dick?
what you think you're showing me.
Oh. Well, you rolled a 9, so
Okay. So
you can choose to fail.
Breeze, unfortunately, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. It's just Athelstan in less clothing than you're used to seeing him in, but
He's not. He has arms. It's weird. He like has like skin.
well,
Well,
he's got arms to a point.
no, it's a stump.
No, he's got arms to a stump, yeah.
Athelstan, as you're like presenting yourself to Breeze, expecting Breeze to be able to see, the change in your eyes and, everything else.
In the
You kinda-
reflection.
Glance over their head and you see this large crate skidding across the floor behind you, or behind Breeze.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Am I supposed to see something?
Out of character moves, what do we name the stupid thing? Tina? No.
You're talking about the mimic?
Trixie!
Oh, I assume this was Razira in a box.
Oh!
You turn around, Breeze, and you see this box skidding across the floor.
Okay, so it's not
Pick
a
up
box.
the
So it's not
box.
Trixie. Yeah.
It's a crate, but I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
both of you make an
Athelstan just
Arcana
like
check.
yeah, Athelstan knocks on the crate.
22.
I rolled poorly. Trixie!
Breeze, you know that mimics can change their outward appearance to blend in more with the environment. So just because Trixie was a chest when you found her,
crossbow box.
a crossbow box when you found her, does not mean that she would retain that form.
Trixie, if that's you, it better not. You better not. I warned
Better
you.
not be.
If that's Trixie, you better not be. If this is what I think it's going.
So Breeze, you
I
knock
pick up
on the box.
I pick it up.
You pick it up. Okay, picking it up. It's Razira.
Oh,
What is it with cats in boxes?
if they fit, they
They
sit.
sit.
Sits. If they fit, they sit. They'll sit. Yeah.
Razira, you've been discovered.
If they fit, they sits. Why is it?
She just
multiple
looks
sits?
up wide-eyed, like,
You should probably put the. We're like staring down at her. You should probably put the box back on the tabaxi.
You are once again ensconced in darkness as the box is returned.
Sorry, did you want to be under there?
Yeah, we check.
You stuck?
You stuck?
Like, when they get stuck on top of the refrigerator, they're not really stuck,
Yeah.
but they're stuck.
Help! I'm stuck.
Speaking of stuck on top of the refrigerator, I'm gonna go make sure the wrinkle pig is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Razira, how do you
Razira?
carry on from this point?
can I have the box back?
They put it back on you.
Now we check. No, we lifted it up again to check. It's like,
Oh,
Did you
yes.
want to be under here?
Can I have the box back? We both just put it down.
She
Scoot.
carries on what she was doing.
I love that little tail. Like, that's adorable.
I don't want to follow them and see what they're doing.
Yeah. Just a curious little thing. That was weird.
Is that what you wanted to show me?
No, not really, but it's Is my true sight activated right now?
Yours is. You can see the crew.
Oh, what's my eyes look like to Breeze? Oh shit. And he just
Silly.
looks over at Breeze. And like the cook, I imagine the cook is like behind Breeze and is just like making very rude gestures, like,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
they have a true sight. Does that mean they can see Razira's true form?
Yes.
Yep.
It's just
So,
like
Razira.
Congratulations, you saw a
Go ahead.
big ass white tiger somehow fitting inside the tiny box.
Didn't we already see the big ass white tiger though?
But you've
You
transformed
Yeah, but-
before.
think Razira's a tabaxi.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I just probably think that it's her primal form, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. We assume it's like a.
That was frightening and adorable. Anyway, this isn't. And he's like keeps like glancing past you. This isn't. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to show you. He looks down into your eyes down there. This place is full of ghosts.
Yeah, it's a ship.
No, I can see them now.
Cool.
I was trying to show you.
Oh,
Sorry.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Razira.
oh shit.
Yep, I'm pretty sure she.
No, he's whispering to her. He's whispering to them. He's being
She
quiet
rolled a
about it, though.
25
25.
perception. She
Why are
heard.
you percepting?
You're okay.
You sneaky little bitch. You bastard. Pussycat. Mind their own business. You're gonna get rankles that way. There's a lot of hosts here.
To be fair, I mean, cat's hearing is a lot better than humans, so even
Yeah,
if she
I
didn't
know.
want to, she probably heard that.
It's very anticlimactic. I thought I was going to actually be able to show you something cool, but a cat in a box. Anyway, listen, sorry, one sec, Breeze. Can you stop? Please?
Who?
Alright, who?
What?
It's just the cook. It's the cook. Yeah. He kind of glances around at the others, and I imagine they're just all like,
Yeah, basically.
bunch of chismosas. Well, I'm sorry that I bothered you then.
Oh, it was fun. Saw a cat in a box.
Yeah, you don't really see that every day.
Used to see in Jackson boxes, but little toys. You wind them up,
See?
and they.
He looks at Breeze very seriously and blankly and says, "Toys?
No, never. You didn't have those.
No, I didn't, but I know what they are.
Okay.
I was fucking with you. The only Jack in the Box that it wasn't called Jack in the Box. I forget what it was called. It was a terrifying thing. Actually, he might still be alive in Barovia. You know the toy maker?
I don't know
You know,
anybody. in Barovia.
you know Ez.
Yeah, that's just because she visited Van Richten.
Ah. Oh, you're not ready then. I value. No one's ready. No one is ever ready for Blinsky. You'll see if he's still alive. Are you okay?
Yeah. How's your stump?
Just like looks at it and he just like kind of tucks it into his side and just kind of tucks it behind and lays it in the small of his back. It's okay. I can still feel it. My hand.
Heard that last a while.
Yeah. Do you want to find Claude?
Who's Claude?
The doctor.
Oh, him.
If he's there, do you want to find him?
Thought we killed him.
We didn't. He got away. He might be there. If you want to find him.
We come across him, but
Don't go alone if you want.
I
if
don't
you
want
want
to
find him.
actively seek him out.
I will give you his heart if we come across him.
He doesn't have one.
I'm sure he doesn't have a heart. But, nevertheless, I will, or somehow, will eviscerate him and give you the leftovers to do what you will with them. I know that hearing that said aloud, and not just in whatever constitutes my baser instincts, that sounded a little weird, but I don't care for those who take from me, but I especially have very little regard for men who experiment on unwilling participants. And I promise you, Breeze, that will never happen again. Ever.
I don't plan on it happening again either.
Okay, but if we do come across him, I'll follow your lead.
Oh, if we come across him, he's dead.
Oh, immediately. I'm just trying to say, what I'm trying to say is that we're behind you. We're beside you. We're in front of you.
I know.
Those pyrotechnics right in front of Athelstan
No,
with all
no.
the eyes. Athelstan's gonna
No.
be blind.
Click the wrong spot.
I'm blind now. I'm blind. I know I can't see. Oh, I'm blind. No, I can't see.
It'd be like a flashbang going off.
The third morning comes.
It didn't turn out the way I thought it would. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, part of it's probably my fault.
You hear a call from the top deck of Land Ho, followed by a frantic ringing of Calypso's bell.
All right. Who wants to take bets that we didn't find port where we wanted to?
Of course we didn't. The rest of this trip has not been fun. Why would this be? Trudge
not-
up to the deck.
You're not having fun? He follows.
Wipe a
Trudge-
cup of coffee on the way up.
Trudging up to the deck, you see there is frenetic movement. You can't see what's making it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's enough that you are able to determine there is something else at play here. And looking at either side of the ship, you are out of the mists, and the tree line is close enough that you can reach out and touch it
Go on
Fun.
deck, arborvitae.
on either side. You
You
look
look
up.
that stupid river.
Calypso, are we aground?
No, not yet. You can see
Are
she
we
is frantically
imminently?
moving. Not if I can help it. No,
Is this that river you mentioned?
one of them.
Do you need
Fuck.
help?
Yes.
How
What do you
can
want
we
us
help?
to do?
Direct us, mon capitan.
She immediately begins directing you on essentially letting loose the cannons and using them as a counterweight, pushing them back and forth on the deck to help quickly maneuver down this rushing river.
I'll activate True
Zero
Sight
will do this.
to follow the crew and do what they do.
Okay. You can see the crew is moving very, very quickly. Ropes are being tied off. There are a couple that are standing sort of lashed onto the railings, and they're chopping any sort of large branches that are overhanging that would cause issue. They're at the very front of the boat, chopping and cutting and just trying to make a clear path for the ship to move through.
Zero is not even thinking about it. Just like trees in the way, she's gonna run towards it and start slicing it, branches and stuff to get them out of the way.
Okay.
I go cast guidance on Calypso.
All right. You're just going to stand there and keep casting it?
You're doing great, buddy.
Like, I don't think I have anything that'll help her long term.
Do you
No, I
have
don't.
enhanceability? I know that's like a minute.
Nope. I didn't pack that because the last time I used that, I almost died.
Guidance is good. Gives an extra d4. That's helpful. What is
Huh.
everybody else doing to help navigate this narrow river?
Like I said,
You're helping
following
the crew.
Following with the crew, but I would also, if able, if it seems particularly dire, would like to reach out to the green and plead help.
Okay.
To plead,
Boat count as a creature?
Sorry.
The boat?
Let me resolve Athelstan first, and then we'll do you.
Okay.
I thought you said the river. I thought you said the moat at first, and I was like, "Are you gonna kill the river?"
Just stab it until it does what you want.
Exactly.
Well, it's not running anymore.
Go ahead and make a nature check at advantage, and then roll a d100 for me.
Oh,
This is where Keylight goes insane.
Okay. A 23 nature check.
Okay.
And I rolled in the tower for the D100.
Reaching out to the green, you see the trees begin to move and shift open ahead of you. But then they begin to curl inward, the leaves decaying and rotting, the smaller twigs breaking off and shattering into the river. And a path of death lays ahead as you step into the black.
Oh, I'm actually on the
Rizir is
scale in the
very
black now,
confused.
aren't I? Oh, no. This will be interesting.
Rizir
Okay,
is
well,
very
he freezes
confused.
then.
Hang on, Razira. So you just
Yeah, freeze
Got stock still?
immediately.
okay?
Freeze and then to Keli and then to Razira. Sorry.
Yeah, Keli, what are you doing?
Does the boat count as a creature?
Do you try to communicate to the boat?
Well, it looks nice.
What are you trying to do?
Casting guidance.
you- No, I was going to cast freedom of movement on the boat.
Yeah. I mean,
Then
you
it's
could- I mean, if
unaffected
it
by
counts as a
difficult
creature, you
terrain.
can only- I wonder, would it count as a creature if you cast Speak with Dead and Speak with Plants?
I don't have those spells, so
It's a joke because it's
Speak with the chairs.
a dead wood tree.
I'm aware.
Okay, just making sure. Sure, why not? For freedom of movement, sure.
Okay. He like kind of goes, well, okay, and then kneels down and touches the deck, and like radiant energy just sort of like flows away from her onto the boat.
As you do, you can see the white knuckle grip that Calypso has on the helm. It doesn't loosen, but you can see that the resistance in it lessens considerably. She's still holding on tight, but it appears she doesn't have to put her back into it to get it to move where she needs it
Lasts
to.
for an hour. I can do it 3 times.
Okay, that's great. Hopefully we're not going to be in this long. Breeze, what are you doing? Or sorry, Razira, what are you doing? You were up at the front
first
slashing?
off, we had slashing at the trees, but first we ended up with the dying tree branches in front of her, so he was confused. All of a sudden, it's like, does everybody on the boat see this wave of magic affecting the boat?
Keli's or Athelstan's?
Keli's.
Some people may be aware of it, but it's sort of in the back of the mind because there's more pressing things to worry about.
Yeah. I'm just imagining, like, when it's everything just in front of her starts suddenly dying, it's just like she like pauses for a second and just gets slapped in the head by a branch.
Make a dex save.
Or what's that sound with the game?
23? Yeah.
I was gonna say I could roll that again because of barbarian, but at the same time, it's like I don't think I could do better.
You took 1 tree branch damage as you're lashed in the face by this dying branch.
Been there, it hurts.
Breeze, what are you doing?
Probably shooting directed dissonance at branches. Blow them out of
Okay.
the way.
Sure. So where Athelstan is rotting and decaying them, you're killing them outright. Perfect.
Get them out of the way.
Mm-hmm. This is fine.
I think in touching the black like that, his eyes are black.
No,
Not quite.
not quite. You're just touching the black. You're not fully into it.
Sees the black.
Sly, are you doing anything to assist the ship?
Trying so hard to stay awake. Is there anything I can do?
You could help with moving the ballista and cannon back and forth on the deck to help navigate and like lean into it. All right, cool.
Like,
Move your body to the
exhausted.
inside so we can go around the curve.
It's a very stressful 10 minutes as you wind and weave down this narrow river. And then it opens up into a lake. Not a large lake, mind you. Probably 5 miles across, but like 1.5 wide. It's not huge. You get the feeling that this is probably not Lake Zarovich. And the anchor is weighed, the sails are brought down, and there's sort of this collective sigh of relief from creatures unseen and seen.
Okay, and now Razira is starting to think about it and realized fucking ghosts. So
That was almost a
20.
one.
You want to be? You just want to be scared
was
so
almost a
bad.
one.
Scared.
You're okay. The adrenaline is starting to wear off, so you're a little shaky, but you're okay.
I figured she wasn't even thinking during that whole ordeal. Just
Is there a
Probably not
town on
happy
this
after
lake
getting-
somewhere?
Everybody can make a perception check.
Perception. 17.
Damn it, Eli.
19.
That was on purpose, Affy.
Where is it?
Okay.
Trying to whether or not he's able to snap out of it.
Yeah, you're okay, Athelstan. You're still in the black, but you're okay. So, as you settle into this lake, again, the trees come up very close to the edge. There's no shore here. It's literally just tree line. Until about halfway up the lake when it opens up and there's this mountainous region ahead of you. And Breeze and Sly in particular, you can see a bridge across this gorge where the water falls from.
Razira can't see it.
Sorry. No, Razira can see it too. The combat tracker was covering that one. Sorry. You can also see snow. About halfway up the mountain, it begins to cover the rocks and the grassland and the mountain itself with snow.
Now I'm actually just looking up if there's snow and Chult to see if Razira has ever seen this before.
Beyond that, a little higher and a little further into the mountains, you see a structure. It's hard to see at this distance, but you do see a structure further along. Athelstan, you see this as well.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to roll it.
It's okay. It's hard to make out what it is. It could be like a fort or a citadel of some sort. But it's a larger construction.
Recognizable?
Make a history check.
So do you know where we are?
Just trying to figure that out. And you can see Calypso's sort of bent over this table. She's got several maps out and
22.
her
Sorry.
sextant and spyglass and is just trying to figure out, like, orientate.
You said sex.
I did. I said tent too.
He said pants.
Yeah,
too.
sex tent. Let's go to the sex tent.
Sextaint.
Yeah, sex
I was
taint. I
trying to
rolled
get to the Oasis yesterday.
Yeah.
to everyone at home. I rolled a 22 on that history check for the citadel, not the citadel, the structure, the fortress.
Athelstan, you have heard of a structure like this that looms beyond a bridged pass overlooking a lake.
I go over to the map to assist Calypso.
Okay.
Knowing
the
I've
two of you.
possibly read and possibly come across maps like this where that fortress is.
Between the
Points,
two
just
of
like
you, you are able
points.
to determine that this is the Amber Temple.
Oh! That sounds lovely.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
I thought you were going to say, and that's where we're calling it for the night, and I was going to be like, no!
Des, if you could please join us in chat.
Yeah, that's my boy. so mad.
She looks like that
Oh.
angry catbird that was yelling at me the other day. Y'all know what catbirds
Well,
sound like?
To be fair, my blood sugar hasn't dropped that low that fast in a while, so
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm okay. I got food in me and stuff. I'll be alright. That just sucked. I can hear you, sweetie.
Can't hear you, Bree.
I was muted because I went to the bathroom and forgot to unmute.
Go.
Hi, we're back. I said that, and then nobody heard me because I was muted. Pro streamer, guys.
Take professional.
My anniversary as an affiliate streamer is coming up.
Nice.
No, I forgot. I was like, oh.
All right. So, it takes you about a day's travel to make it to the first structure that you see, the Amber Temple in the distance. It is cold and miserable and rainy and snowy. And when you finally get to the sort of outside of this temple, it is beautiful in its own way, but completely having fallen to disrepair. The facade itself is covered in snow, and you can see the temple is actually carved into the rock face. It's less about an actual structure, but it's built into the rock face itself. The front of the structure is about 50 feet high, and you can see at the front of it there are about 6 alcoves, each containing about a 20-foot tall statue within. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber and depicts a faceless, hooded creature, its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. And you can see an archway with a staircase leading down in the center of it. And I have a map for you.
Of course.
I was prepared.
Also, love that you used your DM powers to skip over any nonsense between the boat and the mountain. I love that. That was like,
My DM powers are very strong when I decide
Yes.
to use them.
yep. Choo choo. I'm aboard. I'm down.
Railroaded.
Because it would take us forever to get to where Dez is.
I
Mhm.
know. That's why I'm like, nope, fuck it. This is happening
Literally, you
now.
know what you did? You know what you did? We agree, so we do it. You just did that.
Yeah, I did it for you.
Mhm.
You made that choice for us. Pasta, I'm
Yeah.
fine.
I'm right, you're wrong, shut up.
Basically, yes.
Eugene's mother.
Are we still on the boat or are we off the boat?
We're in the mountains.
What did I just say?
You listen.
I think that
So I
they
was
weren't
trying to
back
figure
yet.
out.
I don't think they were. I think they came back a little late. We're at the Amber
Your
Temple.
map?
We're at the Amber
Oh
Temple now.
god.
It's not my map. It's just from the module.
Okay, but still,
Yeah.
you put snow
annoying.
on it.
I did put snow on it, yes.
The fuck. The
Riz-
fuck.
All I
fuck
can
is
say
that?
is Razira is very confused about the snow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so cute.
That tracks.
All the way up the mountain, trying to like.
Oh no, you
fight the
blend
snow.
into it.
Yeah, snow tiger.
So seeing
We're
this
gonna
ahead
lose
of you,
Mhm.
what do you do?
Oh, we're gonna lose this cat.
I'll all for going down into the big scary hole in the Amber Temple. Say aye.
Let's go.
No, let's go. Let's go somewhere else.
Oh, cool. Let's go. And Athelstan turns and goes to walk away.
Sorry, Jared, bye.
The Mists have plans, and I don't appreciate it. But
No, I guess we're going.
I'm concerned, though, because last time the Mists had a story for us, or the land
He's
itself.
in chat
I mean,
cursing.
that last time the domains had a story, had something for us to do. Maybe this is a good thing, because last time it led us to you. So there's that.
That's true. So you're heading in?
Who's taking lead? Don't everybody all volunteer at once. Okay, fine, I'll go.
Bonnie?
Light.
Okay.
Dude.
Icy steps descend about 10 feet to a time-ravaged hallway.
Everybody got your crampons on?
You can make arrow slits within the walls. And beyond the hall lies a vast darkness. I'm going to skip that word because I don't know how to say it. Sepulchral?
Did you say arrow slits in the walls, like on the walls that point outside for archers to shoot arrows, or arrow slits in the hallway where you descend the stairs? And I'm gonna get
in the hallway where you descend the
Okay.
stairs. You can make them out in the stone, in the amber.
I don't want to be a porcupine.
Sepulchral.
Thank you.
It,
The sepulcher.
derived from sepulcher.
Yeah, sepulcher. It's like it's a holy place.
I know what it is. I just couldn't say it.
Sorry.
It's like one of those words that I've only ever read and never heard out loud.
On Wii, the first time you see it.
On Wii,
The only reason I know that word is because it's in Romeo and Juliet, and I was Father Lawrence.
The only reason I knew it was because it was one of the main places you go to in Skyrim.
Anyway.
Oh, that's why I didn't know it, because I never did the main story. I just did my own shit. Anyway. Sorry.
What are you doing?
All right.
Going down?
Anybody want to? Well, I don't know about going down just yet. I'm not sure how fond of becoming a porcupine you are.
Oh, and just to point out, the squares on this map are 10 feet. Not more.
Okay. Oh, great. Hey, Sly,
Okay.
can you identify any triggers that might cause us to become pincushions?
She kind of skips forward. You can release her so you can take her if you want.
You said this statue is 20 feet?
Yes.
Amber.
20 feet tall. Yeah.
What? Why are we all prone? Hang on. Where the fuck is the thing? There we are. Sorry. Fantasy Ground blinked at me. It was weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's a whore. What can she say? Where are you, Slime? Okay, cool. I'm driving Sly, but I am not in control of the character. I can't find her character sheet. I'm so sorry. She rolls to check for traps.
You should be able to double click it on the combat tracker and it'll pop up.
Sorry about that.
You're okay. That's okay. As you're
No.
looking, you see Razira climb the statue to the left.
Razira.
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing? How can you be a fucking rogue and have a 2 in investigation, Sly? God damn it!
Other than the very obvious arrow holes, she does not see anything like a pressure plate or anything like that.
She like pokes the stairs.
Yeah, nothing.
All right. Get down from there.
I'm already
Please.
behind you.
Oh, no, gods.
Smudge.
Dude. Athelstan will
Smudge!
Athelstan will take a step.
You take a step.
Mm-hmm. And when if he's not full of holes, he'll take another step, and another step, and another step.
You take all the steps.
Excellent. And I still am not full of holes?
You are not full of holes except the ones you were born with.
Well, it's safe. Relatively. That looks ominous.
The,
There's something there.
Oh, there's
How-
something there.
How smooth are the walls?
They are pretty smooth. An amber gold color. The stone floor.
Why can't I see anything? I was just able to see stuff. What the hell? Hello? Fantasy Grounds, why did you do that to me?
I don't know. A 20-foot wide balcony of black marble
10,
with a shattered
20,
railing overlooks a vast temple. Stone staircases at each end of the balcony descend 30 feet to the temple floor, and the vaulted ceiling is another 30 feet above the balcony. The walls and ceilings are covered in an amber glaze, lending to the gloom of a golden sheen.
I can't see a thing.
I don't know why.
I thought you were. I thought you did something to my. I thought you were being coy. Sorry.
No, I did not. I did nothing to you.
Sorry. It's just everything turned black. I'm sorry. It's probably just Fantasy Ground shitting the bed.
Yeah, you disconnected.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I thought you were being coy. That stepping into the black all of a sudden made me not be able to see in the dark.
Nope. You have devil sight. You can see.
When Fantasy Ground lets you.
The walls and ceilings, again, are covered in an amber glaze that lend to a golden sheen of the room. And a set of amber doors stand open at the west end of the balcony. A similar pair stand open to the east.
In the history that I managed to know at a 22 earlier on this place, do I know the purpose and the dwellers, the occupants of this temple?
When you
Or at
last
least
visited,
Mhm.
this was not a place that was on your tour list.
Yeah.
What little
Any
you were able to
room?
glean from your father's library, there was a society of wizards, good aligned wizards, that built this place in the mountainside. But this was centuries, millennia ago. They needed a safe place to store magical items or magical things of great power and,
Evil.
yeah, generally very malignant.
Yeah.
So that was all here. And then Strahd came. You don't know what happened after that. However, this place does look lived in. There is signs of movement, signs of, foot traffic.
Knock, knock.
Des, what are you doing?
Studying.
Mm-hmm.
If I hear like anyone else in the building, I'll cast clairvoyance to listen in.
Yep, I would say the time that you've spent here, you have set up like trigger wards so that if they are bypassed by a creature you don't recognize or didn't have in mind the time the spell was cast, you're sort of get your spidey sense going.
He's listening to Fall Out Boy on his headphones, and his alarm goes off.
My Chemical Romance, I think that's
Yeah. As you cast your clairvoyance spell, you are brought to the front entry of the temple, where you see a couple of familiar faces and a couple that aren't familiar.
Fuckers. How did they
He
find
said it, everybody.
I'll move. I think there's a balcony that overlooks where
Yep.
they are,
Yep, they're on the
So I'm-
balcony right now.
but I think there's another balcony across from it that I can maybe access.
Yes.
I'll move there.
Okay. You move across the way to the opposite
Oh,
balcony.
I'll bring my butler.
Sure.
You're what now?
Come on, friend. We have visitors
Monk.
at the temple. This should be entertaining at the very least.
Harry.
Just a second here. I'm just moving things around on the map, and I'll get everybody where they need to be.
I whispered you a Sly. I'm sorry. That must have been weird.
No, you're fine.
You have beautiful eyes.
Athelstan, with your devil sight, you are able to see across the way. There is a broken balcony on the opposite side, and you can make out the figure of Des with a woman to his right.
Did we ever learn his last name? Or did he just introduce himself as Desirous?
I think their Mako was mentioned, but I don't recall if
I
you
think
were there.
the Orny Bard would know my name.
Wait, can you say his last name again? I'm sorry. I didn't hear it. Micah Rez.
Meko, like a shark.
Oh, Meko.
Meko.
Desirous Meko.
Oh. How did you fuckers get here? I thought you were off trying to save the realms.
It's ongoing at the moment. It's Des, everybody. He's
Where?
over there. And he points into the darkness.
Oh,
I mean, I can hear him, but
Previous traveling companion, Razira. Razira, Des, Razira. Shall we meet face to face so that way we don't have to call across the room?
I'm going to cast dancing lights into the hall to light
Okay.
it all up.
You move dancing lights, and briefly you can make them out a little bit more clearly. You see Des dressed in a kind of heavier robe with his hood pulled up.
It's cold.
It is chilly. And beside him, you can see what appears to be a drow female wearing a red gown with
Only
a
I can see that's right.
plunging neckline.
Oh fuck, only I can see her, right?
Yep.
He takes another step and sees her face.
I forget her name. Breeze, are you there?
yeah.
I'll move the dancing lights over so I can see.
Okay.
Oh. There is my friend. How have you been since your encounter with the doctor?
Oh yeah, you were there.
I was there.
Getting
Bree,
better.
I was the one that came to get you. I was sent on a mission.
I remember now.
Okay.
Eli.
We've been waiting for all of you, I suppose.
Who's we?
Gabriella's with him.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Gabi. Yes. And my friend.
Is that the friend that he talks to himself with? Not that I have room to talk.
I don't know. I don't remember him
I'm
talking.
gonna pull back my hood and Athelstan can see little pinpoints of light all over my crown.
Like reflecting eyes.
Yes.
Like alligators when you shine a light over their eye and they shine red in the dark.
We are doing very well here. But why are you in Barovia?
Meeting up with some friends. Dropping in. Say hi.
Of course. Try the poutine.
Oh, we've been given a very excellent recommendation.
Who could give you possibly a better expert? Who? I mean, I am the poutine king.
Are you now?
That's what I call myself.
Well, shall we go and try your order versus Van Richten's order? Gabriella, are you okay?
Go ahead, Gabby. Tell them you're wonderful.
She waves.
Athelstan will sign, are you okay?
She signs back. Okay.
How did you come to be here?
I'm drawn to places of power. This is a place of power.
I was talking to Gabriella. Oh, don't worry. We'll talk
Oh.
we'll have exhibitions, sure. Can we stop talking across balconies like some strange
Of
theatrical
course, of
play?
course. Approach. I will send Gabby down to bring you up.
I can't just walk across.
I mean, if you can fly, come across.
I can.
Impressive.
Zero just climbs up the wall to the ceiling.
You can't. It is slick amber.
What is that?
Yeah.
What have
This
you
is-
found in your adventures?
Again, Razira, Desirous, Razira.
And where's the cowboy?
Dead.
Really?
For a time.
Saw him die ourselves.
Oh. That's going around.
Death is going around.
Oh, yes.
Every day.
It's catching. Where is Atlas?
Right here, right behind Keli.
I'm here too. Hey.
I do
Gordon's
not care
here.
about you, Oran boy.
Do you remember Gordon?
Unfortunately.
You will speak cordially to the Minotaur.
You are in my domain.
There's
My
no- well, there-
abode.
I understand that we are in your abode, but would that not then incur the rules of hospitality?
I invited you across. You are always so crotchety with me. Ever since I met you, standoffish, fightish. You always want to argue with me.
Oh, I do like arguing.
I've done nothing to you.
I know, but you're being kind of creepy.
It's this place.
Yeah.
Believe me, I am still Desirous. Mostly.
As you descend the stairs, you come into a recessed area, looking up at Des and Gabriella on this opposite balcony. But to their right stands a 40-foot tall statue. It's difficult to make out what it used to look like because it's been mostly destroyed.
It's very ominous. I found it like that. My
Love what you've
understanding.
done with the place.
My understanding is that there was some heroes here. They wrecked the place. I have put it back together, though. There are many interesting things to speak to within these walls.
Steady, Razira. Steady. It's all right.
Your cat is jumpy.
She belongs to no one. Well,
Oh, it's
Come on.
sentient.
we've come a long way.
All right, well, come up. I will have Gabby make you some tea, maybe.
Excellent.
Excellent.
We agree, so we do it.
How do you get up?
I thought he was sending Gabby down to take us up.
Gabby, go and show them the way.
She nods, and you can see her walk into a door on the left. Or her left. Your right. And a few minutes later, she appears on the opposite balcony behind you. at the top of the stairs.
All right.
That's a fun trek.
It wasn't instant. It was a couple minutes.
Yeah. No, but
Is
still, it's still a fun trek.
the arrow
It's over there.
slots, is this some sort of killing chamber for your guests?
Yeah. Well, that is not my creation. Understand. I am just the new resident.
Those, yeah. Squatters'
understand.
rights. Squatters'
Exactly.
rights.
Did you
We
take out the
follow
old
Gabriella.
resident? Did you take out the old resident?
No, there was no one here, Breeze. Well, actually, there are many things here, but there was no one to stop me from coming and beginning to learn what it has to teach me.
Gabriella leads you back through the corridors.
Can I, before when they start to walk?
Yep.
One of the eyes on my crown start to glow, and I'm going to lift Bree with telekinesis. Breeze with telekinesis up to me.
Okay.
If
So I don't go this way.
if they'll let me, I don't forcefully take them.
If you don't tell me, I'm not gonna let you.
Breeze, come
gonna
up to
try-
me.
I'm coming.
Instinctively. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
You'll feel a little tug, my friend.
I grab Breeze's hand.
What are you doing?
I will lift you up. I have so much to show you, what I've learned. This crown.
Yeah, about that.
It's wonderful, Breeze. I have you to thank.
I didn't give it to you.
You helped me get it. We had a deal to get this crown.
Oh, we did.
Well, fine. Have it your way. Walk around with your friends. I will wait for you.
We duck
Boring.
into the hallway, and immediately Athelstan's like, what is this guy's issue?
I don't know. He's never acted like this before.
I was going to ask if he was like this before. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, you met him when you guys came to get me.
Well, he was a smart aleck, sure, but like, and vague and whatnot. But now he's wearing a fancy little robe.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's new.
Like a
Fancy
house
little
coat.
robe. He's wearing he's literally wearing a dressing gown, and there's some vibes here, Breeze. I'm sorry. I glance over at Gabby and Keeli. Also, this isn't going very well.
Gabriella leads you up a corridor that's about 20 feet wide and 70 feet long. There are amber doors on both ends, and there's a closed door in the middle of the east wall. You can also make out the backside of a couple arrow slits where you would be the one attacking somebody in the death square, as you've called it.
Death arena, death square, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the vestibule, the death vestibule. I like that. Welcome to the death vestibule.
The ground
Vestibule?
itself is covered in this sort of veneer of black marble, but it's heavily cracked, and you can see just a rocky stone face underneath.
What happened here?
The north house, the balcony that you stand on now has the doors you came through and then doors to the north.
Hello.
Is there any place a little bigger we can go that we can all fit?
Of course. Walk through the doors. I want to show you my library. Come on.
Go through the doors.
Go
in
ahead,
the next
Keelan.
set, I assume.
You are led through what essentially equates to a secret passage.
That's not it.
No, it's not. I have to drag you because the
Yeah.
wall's there.
Oh, okay.
You mean it's the wall? It flips.
Yeah. You walk into an immaculately preserved library. Even from Des saying that he's been working on it and restoring it, this is this looks like it was freshly built. Like this hasn't been affected by time or anything.
And each square still is 10 feet, right?
Each square is still 10 feet. Yes.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Hmm.
Look at all the books, all the knowledge.
Yes.
I love it here. It was so lonely until Gabby came.
Yeah. You want to enlighten us on that? Last we heard from you, Gabriella, you were in some trouble.
There's
Are
not
you-
much of a Tucker anymore.
She can speak for herself.
She can try.
What does that mean?
Well, I tell you, she's not much of a Tucker. And then you're like, what does like? I don't know how else I can spell it out for you. Gabby doesn't really talk anymore.
She signed perfectly well with us the last time.
Hmm.
Have you?
Gabriella look like she's there.
Make a insight or medicine check, I guess.
For
Nice.
I thought you said 4. I was like, Keli.
24.
Yeah.
Gabriella is dead.
Keli?
light looks not okay. Eli is not okay. What did you do, Des?
I did what had to be done.
Do you relay that information, or do I have to make a medicine check myself? Actually, I think I would anyway. Or nature, you said? Medicine or nature?
Medicine or insight.
Oh, sorry.
She says.
Oh my god, so that's a natural 20.
She's dead. Knowing what
Arcana.
you know now, Athelstan, you can smell just the hint of decay in the air.
I refuse. I'm using an inspiration. I rolled, for those at home, I rolled an Arcana and I rolled a 2 on the dice. That was almost a 1.
Better.
24 on the Arcana check. 24.
There are several spells that would accomplish what you see before you now. Create undead, animate dead, clone. There are several options.
Is she there, Desirous? Or is she just... Okay.
She's not there.
Keli, I'm so sorry.
Just don't.
There's maybe a piece of her left, but as I said, you can't really talk to it.
What happened?
I think you have a very powerful enemy. I think you had some sort of I feel like your relationship, this one here, he points at Keli. This one here, she has I'm going to tell you something that's going to be very hard to hear.
Say it. Please.
I killed Gabby.
Yeah, I worked that much out for myself, thank you.
Well, I could have just found her dead in the snow or something, but I did not. I think you have pissed someone off.
Probably more than someone.
This one.
You have.
This one, she follows. The Queen of Lies.
I know who she follows.
The Goddess Loth, then. You know.
Yes.
Well. Then you know why I had to do what I did.
No. I don't. One's
Well, if I did not do
upbringing-
this, she would have killed me. She would have killed you if given the time. I promise you that, my friends.
She tried before.
Well, she tried with me. Tried to disrupt my studies here. But I saw it coming. I told you I can see things. I saw it coming. I knew it would happen. So I ended her.
And what did you see when you looked upon us?
She was a servant of Loth. She was going to kill me. She came to the Amber Temple to kill me.
Why?
I don't know why.
What
Maybe.
what does Loth gain from killing you?
Oh, well.
Crown?
Maybe the crown, yes. Yes, Breeze. That is probably right. It is a great crown.
Can you take
Maybe
it
I
off?
have a maybe I have a larger part to play.
Can you take it off your head yet, or is it still stuck there?
I don't need to take it off my head, Breeze. It's very comforting. It shows me things. I know. I learn every day.
Then you know what we've been up to.
Not really. I don't watch you that much.
Wow.
You know, actually, I kind of take that as a good thing because that means he's not terribly interested in killing us.
I don't want to kill you.
Mm,
Why would you think that?
I didn't think that. I just said that it is comforting to know that either you. Never mind. This is circles we're talking. in.
Anyways, I needed an assistant, so I raised her.
Dressed her up real nicely, didn't you?
I do like red.
Where's Van Richten?
I don't know where Van Richten is. Nor do I care where Van Richten is.
And what do
I
you?
have learned all I can learn from that old man.
Okay.
Why? Do you need him?
I've got a few things and a few people I'd like to see around here. Him being one of them. I thought maybe I'd run into you, but I didn't think it'd be this soon.
I'm glad you thought that. I have learned a little bit about your father.
Oh, do tell.
I mean, it's nothing you don't already know, but I didn't know it. The things that dwell in this place, they talk to me. They tell me things. There is no lord in this realm right now. You know that?
Yes.
Yes, the heroes that came to this very temple, I think, did an end to the vampire, the sucky sucky.
And now where stands the realm?
No, you know,
Why isn't it
maybe
being swallowed by
maybe
the...
I should take it. I don't think that I'm. I don't think that I am ready yet. There is, though, one that rises to the pinnacle of power here.
And who would that be?
That is?
I have seen her. She's a woman.
Cleric?
What woman?
I don't know. She's not really my type. I don't like looking at her. She lives in the village, I think.
The
I have her.
Burgermaster's wife?
No. No. The burgomaster died. Did you know that? Some whack job killed him right on his front step.
I heard about it.
Yes. This land is fucked. Absolutely. Bunch of fuckers, I tell you.
Yeah.
What is your name? Kilai.
Yes.
You look very upset.
I'm fine.
She's right there, you know. Maybe she can hear you. I don't know. If you'd like, I could have her, dance for you or something.
Athelstan will start perusing the shelves, wanting to be out of the way when Keelai snaps.
Sad.
I'll make it
Zira just looks at
casual
the
and...
shelves completely lost because she can't even read.
But there are a bunch of small... But if you think about it as a cat, there's a bunch of small compartments all stacked up on each other.
Just be very careful. Some of these books are very old. I love them.
When he's not looking, I'm gonna slip a copy of The Vault in Our Stars in amongst the less dusty books that seem to be frequented.
Okay. With your investigation check of 23, most of the books here look as if they've been perused in some way. There's very few that look as though they haven't been touched in eons. You do notice, however, that none of the spines have any sort of name or marker on them. And even as you kind of make a hole to slip that book in, there's no information on the cover either.
I have an enormous appetite for literature. So what is your plans here in Barovia? I'm going to move over and sit down in a comfortable chair.
Okay. Gabriella moves to stand behind you.
Drop in on...
You are hungry? You are thirsty? I can send Gabby for something.
Oh, I'm always hungry.
I don't have a lot because I haven't been down to Vallaki in many days, but I have some supplies left here.
What's the direction to Vallaki?
North, towards the lake.
Athelstan will remember that.
Okay.
Did you not come from Vallaki?
No.
Where did you come from?
I think I wrote down the name of the
You just
channel.
walk through the mists?
Along those lines.
Oh.
Not exactly a gaggle of organized militia here or anything like that.
You do seem a bit lost.
Maybe. I've kept my left wrist tucked into my pocket the entire time.
Okay.
You came here for her, didn't you?
She needed help.
Partially.
I wondered if there was someone scrying on the temple.
Yes.
I've been keeping out of sight. I was not sure who it was. Maybe it was you?
Maybe.
You do all the talking for these people now. There was a time where you could not shut this group up. I tell you, we were in Cartacus. They're like talking to everyone. They were wearing fucking hats. Bananas. Feathers.
I missed the whole fucking speech because my internet crapped out and I didn't get to hear any of the silly things that Desirous just said. I'm so upset.
I was just reminiscing. There was this time when everybody in this group, they never shut up. They talkie. And they would wear silly hats and dance around. And
Oh, I'm still wearing the hat, and I turned myself to make myself look exactly like Des.
I'm gorgeous. You should follow me around like that, Breeze.
Maybe for an hour.
Maybe if another assassin of Loth comes, they kill you instead of me.
Like they could kill me.
Like they could kill you. Exactly, right? Like they could kill me.
Why
Who
is
cares?
we don't know.
I have missed you, Breeze. Do you still sing? Play the flute. Toot toot.
Yeah. Not so much sing, but
Oh, you should hear their rendition of Wolfhead Wiley.
Who is Wolfhead
breaking
Wiley?
Wolfhead Wiley.
To the tune of Log Driver's Waltz, Breeze and Atlas regale you with the tale of Wolfhead Wiley, a wolf-headed creature that kills people in the bay, or possibly a fish that has wolf fur. It gets a little convoluted as it gets to
I
the
am
third
lost in
stanza.
the sultry tones of the log rider. This is a old. This is an old song that I know a little bit about.
Razira just looks confused. I've never heard this before.
Does she like it?
Does this little one need to go outside, or maybe a litter box? It's looking
She has hands.
so she can wipe.
Wipe the
Hello,
floor
my
with
little
me?
pet
Yeah.
friend. Do you need to use the bathroom? You look confused. Cat.
She's just gonna look up at Doze and it's gonna be like,
You say the cowboy is dead, but it's got
Just
the eyes
gonna-
of it. How did the cowboy die?
fucking
Freak lightning storm.
Freak lightning. Do you have his
Brought up the-
bones? Do you have something of him?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I activate my true sight.
Okay. Nothing changes with Des or Gabriella, but you begin to see text magically appearing across the spines of the books.
What would you be doing with the bones of an artificer? Can I ride my investigation check, or do I need to roll again?
And roll again.
Can I get advantage since I can read the books now?
Did you ask
Sure.
me that?
Yeah, the Bones of an Artificer question.
Quite frankly, he and I never really got along. But, I'm good. I'm getting good with dead bodies. I never thought necromancy would be my thing, but it's curious.
It's a delicate art.
Yes, you would know.
Oh, that's bad. I'm taking it again. That was really bad. I rolled a 1 and a 5 with my advantage, but I'm gonna just roll another.
Do you still talk to your father?
Fucking hell. No.
Oh.
I haven't talked to him in quite some time. He blew up our home.
I know. I tried to reach out to him. I'm very curious to speak to him. I did not get any kind of response. I don't know where he is. I don't know. I cannot reach him.
He's got selective hearing.
Fair.
From your 10, you can make out words on the spines of the books, but they don't appear to be in any language that you know.
Well, I am sorry for your loss.
What, out of character, Moose, was it at any... I know it took us a day to get here. What time did we manage to get here before sundown?
Yeah.
And what time before... How long before sundown are we right
I
now?
mean, the sun rises and falls
It doesn't
here,
really sun. Yeah, it
but
doesn't
it
really
doesn't
sun.
sun. Yeah.
Is it... Are we seepy? Are we eepy? Are we an eepy sleepy boy?
You could probably sleep, but whether that's a combination of the new stressors that have come into your life, or the cold, or all of the above, it's difficult to say.
We didn't expand upon that audience at home, but Athelstan had a dream for the first time again last night. It sucked. According to my chart. Anyway. When are you next going to Valaki? You want to come with?
I could use some
Get
some
out.
cheese and some gravy mix, maybe.
Should,
I'm running a little short.
Should get out. Talk to people.
Why?
Other people. It's healthy.
It's not.
I don't think it is either. But
This is Barovia. Everyone is dark and gloomy. They're all a bunch of fuckers. And I could run into family in Valaki, and I don't like to do that.
Oh gods, we are gonna run into Dez's mom.
My mother is she wanders with the wagons, Mofair is down there. Somewhere. I don't like him.
Lofair?
My papa. My father.
Wolfair.
No, Mofair.
Oh, Mofair. Sorry.
Oh my god. I'm speaking clearly.
No, I
So
just have it. I just have APD. Des, I'm sorry. Says Cedar.
I'm just being an asshole. It's okay.
I know. That's why we love you. Want to go?
You want me to take you to Valaki then?
Sure. If you're going there anyway.
I mean, I would have to put some things together, but yes.
Sure.
We could go if you'd like.
Of course. Sounds good.
What are your plans, though?
I told you. Meet up with a few folks. Maybe sample the local cuisine.
What kind
Find
of
answers to my questions.
What questions? Maybe I can answer them for you. I am a diviner, an oracle, a seer, a mistwalker, a mistdreamer. I'm all of these things.
Okay, fine. You want in?
I could stretch some of my powers.
You want in?
What do you mean, do I want in? In what?
Oh, I'm planning on going on a killing spree in Darkon.
Are you going to Darkon?
Eventually.
Eventually.
If it's still there.
What does that mean? Why do you people... You don't trust me, do you?
I mean, I'm being completely honest with you, Desirous. I am at a point in my life where I need allies, and I have very few. The ones I do have are extremely powerful and standing beside me, but I need connections. I need more. Otherwise, Darkon will fall, or
I do not think Darkon will fall.
or the seat will be taken
That
by
might happen.
somebody who is not worthy.
Are you worthy? Is that your plan? To take back Darkon as your sort of heritage?
I never claimed that I am worthy. I never wanted
jeez.
this. I never wanted the seat in the
Okay,
beginning.
But
I
is
just-
that
but
the
I-
plan?
My plan is for the seat not to go to an asshole. It's me.
Are you an asshole?
Some people would say I am.
I would say they were right.
Mm.
As
So
you're
you think
speaking,
the...
Athelstan,
Okay.
you see a figure come out through the wall. It's a dead individual, obviously. But with your true sight active, you see this young man, probably between 18 and 25. Kind of foppish, pale brown hair, gray eyes, and lean. And he just kind of floats around the library, looking at the books.
He holds up a finger to desk. Excuse me, and I'll go over to the fop.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't talk to him. We're done with him.
I still go over there. Everyone else can resume roleplay if they want.
So you're going to Darkon? The throne is empty. Ripe for being claimed. This is right.
Yep.
And your friend needs powerful allies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've come to the right place. Clearly, fate has brought you here.
So you want in?
Well, I don't like it when you say it that way. Why does this have to be in? Can I be adjacent? Can I be a friend of the inn?
How about a consultant? Hello, my name is Athelstan.
I love being a consultant. Allow me to consult you. Besides, if I come with you, I can bring Gabby along. You can spend more time with her.
I glance over at Keli.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like she's not even there.
I think she is broken, Breeze. She looks like when I found you in the doctor's place.
And
She must have loved that
broke her.
girl.
you.
I broke her. I
Yeah.
did not break her. Oh, fuck off, Breeze. I did not. What was my alternative? I let Gabby kill me?
There was a time you saved her.
I know. She owed me.
So why'd she really come after you?
I don't know. My devilish
You
good
do
looks,
know.
perhaps. She wanted me and couldn't have me. I don't know, Brace. But if I did not stop her, she would have killed me. I promise you that. I mean, Why did she leave you in the first place? Why is she wandering the mists? Why is she in Barovia? Why did she come here? Like, there are a lot of other questions before you should be worrying about, like, why did I kill her? I killed her because she was going to kill me. She serves the Queen of Lies, the murders, the Loth, the spiders. Like, goddammit, she's a villain.
There's a stink bug in here. How the fuck did you get in here? Sorry.
So I did not break anyone. I defended me. If she was so happy there, why did she leave?
Send her away.
What's that?
Send her away.
You sent her away. And she come right here and tried to kill me.
You were the one. The whole time. She had so many opportunity, but she didn't do it.
I will not feel guilty about this.
I'm not asking you to. But I ask you to appreciate someone who is grieving.
I'm telling you that there is no need to. This is not the person you thought it was.
Maybe there's mourning in the way we saw her. How she was remembered.
I know, but it was false.
Sometimes one takes comfort in falseness and lies. Even if for only a time, especially if one has lived through the things that we have all lived through. Feelings can be complex, Des. I've learned that.
They're a weakness. I told this to Sly before. She says, "Oh, I'm your friend." Friends fuck you over. You know that, right? That's what happened here. Goals. Goals don't fuck you over. Friends fuck you over.
Who hurt you?
Do I look hurt to you?
You
Of course
sound
I do.
hurt. You don't look it.
I am sure whoever it was is long gone. Or I killed them already.
I have no grounds to be giving you advice, Desirous.
I know. Probably none of us do.
No.
I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just opening your eye. I am clearing the mist.
All of my eyes are open, Desirous.
All of these people in this room, they will only go so far for you. They will not go to the end.
You don't know anything about us.
I know everyone has a breaking point. Everyone has a spot where they turn back. Everyone has a spot where they say no more.
It's called having boundaries. Of course, everyone has their breaking point. Of course, everybody has the point that they will turn back. Of course, everybody has the one thing that they won't do for another person, even no matter how important that person is. Of course.
Of course.
You are speaking logically.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But the only way you're going to rid yourself of your emotions, Desiree, is if you become unlike yourself. If you become unlike whatever lives with you. Become less.
I don't know. Some of the things that live with me now make me more.
They are very emotional.
Hmm. Anyways, we've gotten sidetracked, I think.
Yeah. We'll have plenty of time to talk on the road. Let's
I'm
go.
coming with you.
If you
I
would
am
like, if you would
in.
like, would you like me to get down upon one knee and implore you to please come with us on a journey to Vallaki, take us there, Desiree, to Vallaki, and then help me in my home from the mists and from the bastards who would destroy everything that I hold near and dear to my heart?
If it's not too much of an ask, yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He sinks down to one knee. And
Wait a minute.
I'm
Wait a
gonna make
minute.
a performance check.
I want you to kiss my ring, too.
I will not do any such thing. You get your nasty little disgusting. You get your nasty little hands away from my face. I have very sharp teeth, and I sometimes can't control my urges.
Okay, then fine, fine. Say the words.
I will roll a performance check, and I will just basically repeat everything I just said in a very competent and eloquent and iambic pentameter manner.
With a 22, you do successfully pledge your
It's very
allegiance.
satirical. It's
It
very
is satirical.
Yeah.
But I will say there is just a little bit of truth, because within satire is truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna crouch. I'm gonna crouch down.
I'm still taller than you. I've actually that's interesting. I have gotten bigger since you last saw me, and since I am holding my hands out, I do have a glove
Okay, I don't
on.
need to crouch then. That's fine. I will not crouch then.
No, I was just saying in general.
That sort of lured me
is a little
anyways. I
bit
didn't
bigger.
want to have to do it, but I was trying to be, the flair.
Would you like me to crouch? You know, it would look interesting with your
I
dressing
thought you
gown.
were on a knee.
I am on a knee, but I'm still almost as tall
Oh, you're
as you.
wonderful on a knee. Of course.
You look good on your knees.
Yeah, that's literally the joke I was about to bank, Affy. He was gonna cut a look at Breeze and be like, "So I've been told."
Of course. Son of Rex. I will follow you. I will be in your inn. Can I touch you?
If you must, and I'll stand up.
I put my hands on both cheeks as he rises. I pat him. I see you.
I look around the room. And
Behind you,
sorry, go ahead.
behind you, you can see Razira pantomiming what you're doing.
And I open the eyes along the right side of my face.
Okay.
And I can see you.
And all my eyes on my crown will glow. Then we will watch each other, Athelstan.
I wait with bated breath.
All the way to Darkon.
I feel like we're gonna kiss.
Oh no, you're not my type. I like the gnomes. All right, I will get Gabby
It's
to pack.
canon, everybody. He said it out loud.
I'll get Gabby to pack my things, spell books and things like that. Important.
He
things.
goes off. Athelstan immediately goes over to Keli.
Are we likely to come back here? No, probably just Vallaki and then onward.
Probably just onward.
Okay, I like that. I was done here anyway.
Yeah, but
Sorry, what?
I think there might be a few more stops in Barovia.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of stops in Barovia.
Grace, do you have room in that bag? I have some things you could carry for me.
You could
I have all
say,
the room.
can you rephrase that into a question? That's one of the rules of being in the party.
I said, could you? That is a
Yeah.
question. I
Mm.
said, could you? Oh, for God's sakes.
Possibly.
What are the other rules of the party?
We'll talk about them. I go over to Keli and I
I
just
feel like I
immediately
fuck here.
crush her. Crush her.
Doesn't move.
That's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Yo, fuck hairs!
You fuckers!
Fuck yeah.
Say it
The
again.
return of Desirous
I'm so excited.
to the
I
Damn
party
it,
of
you
fuckers.
And
I love
soon Darkon will be mine.
it.
Not
You're gonna
really.
fight a rabbit.
return of
now.
The return of Desirous and the start of Razira probably doing random shit in the background a lot.
I love it. I love that Razira has become the jokester, the foil, the fop. I want to know. When I introduced myself to the fop, did he say anything back to me, or did he ignore me like a mean
We kind
librarian?
of like skimmed over that because you
Oh.
jumped right back into the conversation before like anything could happen.
I thought that. I'm sorry.
I know you went to
That's
the ghost.
okay.
I told you no. I told you no, and you listened. You come back and you talk to me.
I will.
And we had the
when-
moment with our
while he's
eyes
packing.
locking.
While he's packing, I'm definitely going back to the fop
Okay.
next week.
You remember because I won't.
I'm writing it down.
Okay.
Talk to the fop.
All right. We are going to go on a little bit of a raid skis, so stick around. You can get some platinum pieces for that to help her into the party in the future, or the DM. Thank you everybody for watching. I know this was a little bit of an emotional roller coaster.
It always is. Fucking
Things-
fuckle up, everybody. Jeez.
Things we've been planning for months. Waiting. Anyway.
I've been in this costume for like 3 fucking weeks, waiting for you guys to get to the fucking
It's
temple.
fucking true!
He's just
So
been,
do you need me
he's been
tonight?
sitting there, like,
No.
checking his watch.
I was wondering why you were around so much. I was
Let's
like,
go on.
oh.
Let's go on the boat. Let's sit around and talk about our feelings.
Avi
Fucking goddamn it.
kept us stuck at the temple for like 2 sessions.
I know she's no help.
Because I
noticed
was
that. I took
trying,
notes.
there were things I was trying to wrap up, and then the people who were supposed to be here were not here, so we just moved on.
Sometimes life gets lifey.
Life gets life.
Anyways,
It's D&D.
we should raid and then rant.
Yes. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to see DM Jeremy's channel tomorrow for Blood in the Six.
Come see the sexy vampire.